Hi friends, my name is Ashwini. I welcome you all today to my channel. Today I'm going to talk about 3 books in 3 categories, that is money, success and balanced living, which have impacted me a lot. So without wasting any time, let's get into today's video. So the first category is finances. As I've already shared in one of my earlier videos that in 2020 I started taking my finances really seriously. Of course, with all the investing and saving money that I was doing, I definitely needed help to understand the basics of finance and how a portfolio works and how the stock market works and how the crash happens and all those things. So the 3 books that I don't see a lot of people talking about, but they have definitely made a lot of impact on my life. The first one is Let's Talk Money. She gets into the nitty-gritty details and how exactly you should be looking at your finances. I wish I had this book right in the beginning of my career. Would have helped me and saved me a lot of trouble. And it's a very easy go read. She talks in a very nice language and very easy to understand language. So that was one. The second one is by Manoj Arora, I guess. Its name is the From Rat Race to Financial Freedom. So this guy is just the background like mine. I mean, from an IT professional background, and then he decides to, go for this journey of financial freedom, and how he has done it step by step. He's explaining in this book. It is such an awesome book. Both me and my husband have read this book twice. Actually shares his entire financial freedom plan of how he did it and how he managed all those things. It's an awesome read, guys. I would highly recommend this book. He also has this website called as Freedom Portal, where he's sharing all the templates, the Excel templates in which you can track your money, grow your money, plan about your financial future. Awesome book. Do give it a read. And the third one, I'm sorry, I'm just looking at my screen here so that I don't miss anything. So the last one is about The Secrets of the Millionaire Mind. A very short read, and I listened to it on Audible, but you can always get the physical copy. But in this, he talks about the various mindsets that we have with respect to money, and unless we change those, we will not see a lot of growth happening. He gives a lot of affirmations, and of course sometimes it gets a little too much, but then just take it with a grain of salt. But rest of the things where he talks about the mindset, the blueprint of money, and how you should think about wealthy people, and how you should think about rich people, and they are not all bad, and all those things. I don't want to give away much of it, otherwise this video will be too long. But The Secrets of Millionaire Mind will help you align your money mindset in the right direction. And then of course the other 2 books that I talked about can help you to get started and get started on the planning of how to manage it actually properly. So these were the 3 books in the money category. The next category that I'm going to talk about is success, and I have already spoken about this book in great lengths in one of my earlier videos or in many of my videos, but I gave a re-listen to this book called as Linchpin by Seth Godin. He talks about how it is the industry is changing around and how we need to cope up with it. But in those books, he is actually making it very clear of how it is easy to build something on your own hobbies and on your own interest and be passionate about it, and gives a very fresh perspective of how the connection economy nowadays, where feedback and instant gratification are just like seconds away. You just have to post something and people are going to come at you either positively or negatively. So how do you deal with that, and how do you actually make yourself ready for the changing economy? So whether you are a professional, whether you are someone working in the creative industry or a freelancer, this book is definitely going to help you in some or the other way to try to understand the industry around and how to cope up with it. And I have arranged the books in the success category so that you can read it those ways. So as I said, Linchpin kind of gives you a wide picture of how you need to do things and how you need to get yourself updated about what's happening in the world and how you can update your skills as well. But when you try to do that, you need a concrete system, right? Because it's the practice that you do every single day to get yourself more skilled and more resourceful. So for that practice, the Atomic Habits is the most important book. If you don't take anything from this video, take this. The Atomic Habits is the most important book that I read in 2020, because earlier I thought that it was only my motivation that was lagging, and that is why I was not getting things done. But in Atomic Habits, he breaks down things into very simple form, and how you can incorporate good habits and get rid of bad habits and create a framework for yourself with the energy that you have and with the personality that you have, if I may say so. And it's amazing. And then you can move on to a book called as Big Magic by Elizabeth Gilbert. Yes, people say that this is only for creative professionals, but I think everyone is creative in his or her own way. So Linchpin kind of gives you an awareness of what's happening and where you need to step up the game. Atomic Habits will give you kind of a framework to work when you decide to step up your game. And then the third book, that is Big Magic, which is I think the most important, will help you to stay on that track, because Elizabeth Gilbert talks about how you are going to face pitfalls, how you are going to fall and fail, and it's okay, but you still need to keep going in that direction, because that is actually the best way and the only way you can enjoy your life. So as I said, Linchpin gives you an awareness of what's going around and to step up your game, and Atomic Habits helps you with a framework to how to step up your game. And once you step up your game and you do fall, which will happen, which is a part of the process, how you keep yourself aligned and not get demotivated by that failure is what about all Big Magic, at least in my perspective. So these three books were absolutely amazing. If you plan to really first of all achieve success, but at the same time be happy during the entire process of towards the journey towards that success. The last and the most important category is, of course, I'm sorry, I just blew away my mic, I'm so sorry for that. The last category is of course about well-being. That's the most important thing that we talk on this channel about: well-being, balanced living, and being productive and successful, but at the same time making sure that your day-to-day life is also amazing. So Ikigai is a wonderful book. It talks about Japanese ways of doing things, like how to eat, how to exercise, how to be passionate about your work. It's a quick read. You can just listen to it. I listened to the audiobook, and it helped me to, not like to a lot of extent, but gave me really some good ways, like how community matters, how eating mindfully matters, and how being more passionate about your craft matters, and how you can actually live with less and be more happy. So that was a very good read, a quick one. It's a nice, if you can read it in the night and you just enjoy the read. And the second one is Letting Go. I'm sorry, again I had to refer if I'm not missing out anything about that book. Letting Go was a book, it was a deep one. Let me just tell you right away, it is a very, very deep book. In 2020 there had been times, just like everyone else, I also had to go through some emotional roller coasters, and not just related to the things that were happening outside the world, but also inside my personal world. And this book helped me to stay sane. It is, again, as I said, a very heavy read. If you are not a heavy reader, I would not suggest to start with this book, but it talks about how to manage your relationships as a human being, how to not react on things, how to control. I mean, you know the basics of how to be a good person or a good behavior, but when you're showing that good behavior outside, there is a part of you inside which is struggling, because it does have that fear, it does have that anxiety, it does have a lot of anger and hurt. And how do you deal with it inside yourself is basically what the book talks about. Again, I did not finish the entire book because I said it was quite heavy. For the couple of months that I was struggling and emotionally, it did help me, but I stopped reading it because things started to get a little more heavier for me to understand. So I'm rereading the part that I've already read, and it is definitely making a lot of difference in the way I'm dealing with my own fears and anger and hurt. And the last one is Becoming. Oh my god, this is such a fun read by Michelle Obama. If you know, I also read the Barack Obama book, but that is A Promised Land, but it was in 2021, so I did not include it in this video. I was kind of a mindset that unless you do great things, you are just like, I was actually of that mindset that unless you have a lot of wealth, naam, paisa, shohrat, izzat, those kind of things, if you have, that means success. But and I thought that extraordinary life is only what you should always aspire for. Not now, of course, a couple of years ago. It is a very inspiring book to know that I thought that we should always have this extraordinary life going on where we are hustling and getting things. But she kind of makes it very easy to read, to understand her life, that it is just the basic life that everyone is living. Everyone is going through their own struggles, everyone has their own problems, and everyone is dealing with that in their own way. But when you read about certain personalities as inspiring as Michelle Obama, you come to know that yes, they also had to go through all this. It's like, it's not that you are very special or you only have those problems. I don't know, I'm just not blabbering I guess right now, but it's a fun read. If you want to start with anything like a storybook or kind of an autobiography, you can start with this one. And these books have made a tremendous impact on my thinking and my way of living, and through the turmoil of 2020 that we were all going through. So they kept me a lot more inspired and excited about life, and I hope they will do that to you as well. If you would love this video, make sure to give it a like. It always means a lot to this channel when you guys show your appreciation through likes and comments. And I will see you in the next video. You take care till then. Bye bye.